The very early home video game consoles had short games. They were great and all, but yeah, they were just that, they were short. Oftentimes, the games are ports of arcade games, so you're just trying to get the high score. And unless you were a god at that game, it didn't take too long to get to the game over screen. Even adventure games wouldn't take that long at all. As time passed, technology improved, thus games got longer, which was awesome. I mean, people were paying, around $60 for these suckers. Being able to get a good amount of time into these only seemed fair. But there was one problem. People just didn't have the time to beat these in one sitting. People had stuff to do, had to go to school, go to work, eat, sleep, fap, whatever. Not everyone's able to sit on a couch for 6 hours straight. So, with these new longer games, a new idea came. Being able to turn off the console and continue where you left off next time you hop on. Ah, motherfucker! The two main ways to continue were saving and passwords. And after a while, all games started using one or the other. Well, almost all of them. When the two are compared, saving seems like the obvious choice. It's quick and efficient, while passwords take time to enter every time you start the game up, and there's always a risk of losing the password, assuming you wrote it down. But saving has more downsides than meets the eye. The most obvious problem is the worry that your memory file will get corrupted, hence why it has that warning on the back of the cartridge, which states, and I quote,
"If you are saving your game information for later play, you must hold in the reset button on your control deck while turning off the power. Failure to do so may result in the loss of your stored game information."
Which I've actually done in the original Legend of Zelda before. Was my fault, I swear. How was I supposed to know that elimination mode wasn't just some extra game mode that I haven't heard of before? But instead, it's just Nintendo's stupid way of saying, hey, press me, and then press your save file, and then I'll destroy everything. And then, there's arguably something that's even worse. Your little brother or sister deleting your save file. Goodbye, Mewtwo. I'll always remember you. And the early forms of saving usually had 3 potential save files at most, which absolutely sucked if you had more people in your family or friends who wanted to play it than there were saves.
But Tundra, we want to play your game?
No. You'd practically have to buy another copy of that game just for the save files, or share a file with someone else. Yeah, like that ever happened. Passwords, on the other hand, definitely have its problems. Obviously, you have to take the time to write down the password itself, which is a pain, especially because I always lose the frickin' pen! And then there's the passwords like these. Ugh. Why is this necessary? I don't want to take 5 frickin' minutes every time I want to play the damn game to enter a password. It's hard to tell the difference between the characters. That's why I take pictures of these things nowadays. But I digress. Passwords actually aren't all that bad. First of all, some games actually do have a good password system, most notably Mega Man and Castlevania. Their password systems were simple and very quick to get in the game. This is how it should be, just set characters and you plop them in. None of this ABCDEFG 20 letters crap. Also, with passwords, there's no file to be corrupted, and assuming you have enough paper, there's literally
infinite save files.
Which also means you have backup files. And also, if you really mess something up in your game, you can just go to your earliest save file, BAM! You're good to go. And something I thought that's actually really cool, let's say you got stuck in a game and your friend has that same game, you can give your friends that password and then they can beat whatever you got stuck on and then send you the new password. Presto! You can continue on. I personally have never done this, but the fact that you can is just pure ass kickery. When it really comes down to it, I honestly prefer passwords over saving, assuming it isn't a long convoluted mess. But what about you guys? Which one do you prefer for retro games, saving or passwords? I'm curious, let me know. But for now, this is the end. Thanks for watching.